Well, the state's looming budget deficit will also be a topic of conversation for a second year in a row. As Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost explains, state Republicans are already looking to trim one program.
We know the budget deficit is sitting at around $1.5 billion for next year, and the revenues coming in are not enough to cover it all. One of the biggest changes we should look for has to do with the blueprint. That's Maryland's multi-billion-dollar education spending plan. Last year, the governor introduced legislation to make some changes, but they got slapped down by several members in the House. With another deficit, the governor says something has to change.
The challenge, though, is that we have to be focused on results-based governance and not formula-based governance. Results are the things that we have to constantly go after. And if that means making adjustments to produce the kind of results that we're hoping for, then we have to be unafraid to do that.
We don't know exactly what the governor is planning to introduce in terms of legislation and his plans for the blueprint, but he did provide details on other ideas he plans to introduce next year during the session.
You are going to see in this next session, we're going to focus on things like energy cost and energy prices. You're going to see in the next session, we're going to make it a little bit easier for people to get a break at their supermarkets. So you are going to see how that's going to continue to be an issue that this administration is going to focus on.
These legislative plans come as Republicans maintain spending in Annapolis is out of control. In his new statement, House Minority Leader Jason Buckle says cuts and delays to the blueprint need to happen. Buckle goes on to say these changes are, quote, obvious and imperative actions Governor Moore and the Maryland General Assembly must take this legislative session. Without these actions, he says, we see another wave of tax increases. Maybe not this year, but definitely after the election. Now, the governor has committed to not raising taxes next legislative session, but it's not clear if that commitment will extend to fee increases like we saw earlier this year as well. In the studio, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.